This Chaos Space Marine's Terminator armor hates him. Athelai is an Emperor's Children Space Marine of Lucius the Eternal's warband, the cohorts Nassicate. Athelai had never worn Terminator armor in the days of the Crusade, nor had he during the bloody years of the Chthonian failure. He had never ascended to the hollow ranks of the Phoenix Guard, the Primarch's own Huskarls, and been bestowed with the priceless warplate reserved only for the Legion's elite. All this was denied to him, though he coveted it above all else. Athelai would come to the armor in his own way, through murder. As the Legion fled from the failed siege, pursued and hounded into the Eye of Terror by a vengeful Imperium, Athelai watched with patience for his opportunities and took them as they came. In the midst of battle, or the isolated darkness of a ship's lowest decks, he preyed upon his own kin as they fell wounded or cut off from the fight. One by one, he killed his brothers, building his armor of betrayal piece by piece. Their names still proudly adorned the plates they had contributed to his desire. Bands of fiber bundle musculature thick as a man's arm caught and locked around his limbs, restricting his movements. The armor would fight him time and time again. The merging of so many different suits had produced a uniquely feral abomination of a machine spirit within the warplate's core. It knew what Athelai had done to create it, and it hated him for it. During battle, Athelai felt its anger as it sought to lower his defenses, stinging at him as he barreled through corridors. He would snarl through the spirit's resistance and smile. He was a conqueror, and he basked and dominated in the armor's twisted will beneath his own, just as he basked in the hatred of his brothers for what he had done to achieve his goal. The ecstasy of the violet and golden warplate, the unbelievable power it granted him, it could not be denied to him any longer. It belonged to him, taken by right of conquest. That was all that mattered. Hexagrammatic wards etched into his armor by the composer and his acolytes glowed in shifting hues of fuchsia, azure, and emerald. Neverborn would suffer just by being near him, as the runes boiled away at the mundane forms that anchored the hideous creatures beyond the warp. Athelai accepted his fate as the composer's slave. He had been for centuries, and to be a warrior of the 3rd Legion and thrall to a sorcerer was a fate few would allow themselves to succumb to. Yet for all its privations, service under the composer had saved him from the shackles of the outdated notions of a legion in its death throes, and of the paralyzing desensitization running rampant through their flesh. He could never again leave the armor that loathed him, but after all he had done to attain it, he never wanted to. He was content with the tomb he had built for himself.